Title: Under the Neon Sky by Wisdom Chronicles. In the heart of Tokyo, where neon lights bleed into the night sky, creating a canvas of electric blues and pulsating reds, the story of Kenji Takahashi unfolded. It was the 1980s, a time when Japan's heartbeat was synchronized to the rhythm of economic miracles and technological marvels. Kenji, a young tech entrepreneur, stood at the forefront of this transformative era, his eyes reflecting the city's luminescent glow. Kenji's world was one of contrasts. The ancient and the modern, the slow and the fast, the spiritual and the material. His days were spent in the towering skyscrapers of Tokyo, where the air buzzed with the latest advancements in consumer electronics and robotics. Here, amidst the hum of computers and the chatter of innovation, Kenji worked tirelessly on his startup, a venture that promised to revolutionize communication with groundbreaking artificial intelligence. Evenings found Kenji wandering the bustling streets of Shibuya, his senses engulfed by the city's dynamic energy. The smell of ramen from street-side shops mingled with the sweet fragrance of cherry blossoms from Ueno Park, creating an intoxicating aroma that was uniquely Tokyo. The city was alive, its heart beating in the orderly rush of people and the endless flow of trains, the Shinkansen bullet train being a symbol of Japan's unyielding pursuit of progress. Yet, despite his deep involvement in the world of technology, Kenji was not immune to the pull of tradition. His family, steeped in the customs of old Japan, saw his work as a deviation from the paths well trodden. Each weekend, he would trade the chaotic symphony of the city for the serene quietude of his family home, partaking in tea ceremonies that had remained unchanged for centuries. In these moments, surrounded by the gentle clink of porcelain and the soft whispers of his relatives, Kenji felt the weight of his heritage. This duality of existence was not without its challenges. Kenji often found himself at odds with the conformist and hierarchical nature of Japanese society. His innovative spirit, so celebrated in the boardrooms and labs, was met with skepticism in the more traditional corners of his life. He grappled with the expectations placed upon him, torn between the relentless march of progress and the enduring values of his ancestry. The neon lights of Tokyo were like beacons, calling to Kenji, reminding him of the city's unending appetite for the new, the bold, the futuristic. Yet, beneath this electric veneer, there were signs of strain, subtle hints that the economic bubble that had buoyed Japan to the heights of global influence might soon burst. Kenji, like many of his contemporaries, was caught in the tide of this impending change, unaware of how deeply it would affect the fabric of his life and work. His interactions with the city were a dance of light and shadow. In the high-tech world of his startup, he was a visionary, pushing the boundaries of what was possible. But in the more traditional settings, his ideas were often met with polite yet firm resistance. This conflict played out in his family gatherings, where conversations about his work were laced with a subtle undercurrent of disapproval. The sensory overload of Tokyo was a constant companion in Kenji's journey. The buzzing of neon signs was a lullaby that followed him into his dreams where circuits and code merged with the gentle rustling of leaves in a Shinto shrine. The taste of sushi and sake was a reminder of the city's ability to blend the exquisite with the everyday, a skill Kenji sought to emulate in his own creations. As the decade progressed, the bullet train of Japan's economic growth showed signs of slowing down. Kenji watched as the once unstoppable momentum began to falter, the cracks in the facade starting to show. This foreshadowing of change was a spectre that loomed over his ambitions, casting a shadow of uncertainty over his future. In the midst of this tumultuous landscape, Kenji's story was one of resilience and adaptation. He navigated the complexities of a society in flux, trying to balance the rapid pace of technological innovation with the timeless rhythms of traditional Japan. His journey was a testament to the enduring spirit of Tokyo itself, a city that beneath its neon glow was a tapestry of dreams, traditions, and an unyielding drive towards the future.